Hi everyone. I thought this was kind of interesting. I want to share it with you, and this is about the Invictus games and games in general between the dark side and the light. This is just like an age-old game. So what they're doing in Orlando with all of these, with the shootings, whether they're fake or not, it is a game to them, and they're competing against God. So just like, the transhumanists and everything, they're all part of it, right? So Invictus Games, I am. So what they do is they have all the wars and everything, and then it looks good. It reflects good on them if they have games like this where it shows people missing body parts in their faces and and damage from these wars, that they just use people as pawns to make money and maintain their wealth and control in the world, and eventually compete with God to be I am. So it's just it's you know this is age old. This is the truth of the ages, and we're told in the Bible how it all plays out, and they don't give up. Okay, so and all the when Prince Harry and the Queen and Michelle and they were playing around together saying boom. Okay, so now it's happened, right? And people are trying to figure it out, and they know everything. So remember when Kissinger said this, the quote, military men are just dumb animals. Well, some people say that he didn't say that, but most men who go into I shouldn't say most men want to honor their country and do, fight for peace, fight for the enemy and stuff, but a lot of people don't object to a corrupt commands, invading countries in a corrupt way. And Kissinger, he did this. He's okay. They did. They practiced they tested the hydrogen bomb in the Bikini Islands, and they used people as guinea pigs. And as I recall, somebody said, "But sir, to Kissinger, there's 200,000 people living there," and he goes, "That's okay," because they wanted to test and see what would happen. Okay, so here's a person who lived there and they wanted to die. A most valuable radiation study on human beings. It's like, okay, let's test this bomb and see what happens. The habitation of these people, okay, read this right here. The habitation of these people on Rongelap Island affords the opportunity for a most valuable ecological radiation study on human beings. The various radionuclides present on the island can be traced from the soil through the food chain and into the human being. So they've been doing this for ages. Let's test this. Some deadly drug or some deadly disease and see what happens, and not tell people. So this has been going on forever. So something else I wanted to show you. Hang on. Where the heck? Okay, here it is. All right. So here is a poem called Invictus. Okay, it's on My Freemasonry because the person who wrote it, William Ernest Henley, was a Freemason. And listen to this poem. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So see how this challenges God himself. Okay, it matters not how straight the gate. It does matter according to what we're told in the Bible. And how it doesn't matter how charged with punishments the scroll. Okay, these are like scriptures, you know, the scroll, and they're challenging God. I am the master of my fate. No, you aren't. I am the captain of my soul. We're supposed to put God first, okay? There are some laws to the universe, and they work. And then click here for more reading. Then we find travelingtemplar.com with the same poem by William Ernest Henley, Invictus. Okay, this is all about pride of man, man challenging God, man saying that he is God, and it all goes back to, it just goes back to, you know, the dark and the light, the forces, the evil forces, and God, and people challenging God. And so let's see, I wanted to show you something else. Oh, it's back in the, here, at this human radiation experiment. So on that island, they had a superstition about like an evil spirit or a devil. Okay, according to Marshall Lee's folklore, a half bad and half good god named Itao was associated with slyness and trickery. When bad things happened, people knew that Itao was behind it. He's dangerous, that Itao, some people said. He does bad things to people and then laughs at them. Many in the Marshall Islands now view their United States patron as a latter-day Itao. So it seems like the U.S. is the great Satan. Oh my gosh, you know? So, okay, the Invictus politician, all right? So the Invictus politician, this guy, Augustus Sol Invictus, just bring him up because he's using the same name, Invictus, because he is, well, what is he? He's a pagan, sacrificed a goat after he went to the Death Valley and to get some favor from the gods, invoking the gods. Okay, this is what people do, and this has just gone on forever. And he's running for Senate, Florida. Okay, Florida. He probably comes from Orlando. Florida Senate candidate Augustus Invictus on liberty, fascism, drugs, and paganism. Okay, you can read about his life. You can Google him. Here's his name right here, Augustus Invictus, and you know, so you you got to keep your eyes open because they're going to keep playing these games, and one side is saying I am, they are the competing with the Most High, the creator of the universe themselves. So we know that God has provided us ways to reach him through Jesus Christ, and also to focus on him and not put other things, people, or our desires to become God ourselves before him. So all these people will lose in the end, and they're in charge of this evil world right now. But if you look at this, okay, here is a list of Bilderberg participants, and this doesn't go up to 2016, or, you know, I think it goes up to 2011. But when you look at all of these participants down here, and it goes by royalty first, so what? They're just people. They're going to die like anybody else. When they die, even if they are royalty, do you think that their soul is going to be royal when they die? No. It's not. And then here are politicians. Do you think they, okay, some of these people, like, I don't know if it was Queen Sofia or Juan Carlos's sister or cousin or something, you know, she got in trouble for tax evasion and had to go to court and all that. So people are just people. I don't know why so many people in the U.S. can get away and not be accountable for crimes. Speaking of certain people, like with the name of Hillary and Obama also. I mean, what about proving all his records, and showing, and being vetted. What is going on? So what I wanted to show you here is, okay, Pierre Elliott Trudeau, deceased. A lot of people are deceased. Okay? Former Prime Minister and Secretary General of NATO, deceased. This life is a vapor. It's a blade of grass, it's a vapor, and we inhabit these bodies and everything, and it's so simple that we have the simple task of choosing who we want to give our soul to. And it's clear, and it makes a lot of sense to me, that our souls have been purchased already by the blood. It's all about blood, right? Purchased by Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Jesus of Nazareth. No fake Jesuses that come. You've got to get the right one. And, while you're alive and you have a pulse, it's a good idea to think about it and choose and give yourself back to the one who has paid for you already, right? So I know I'm preaching to the choir, but maybe somebody watches this who hasn't decided yet. And anyway, you'll have the peace that passes all understanding. And this really confounds the world. The act of Jesus Christ, what he did, confounds the world. People don't understand it, and because it's not understandable. This is true love. This is laying down your life for your friend. How many people will die for their friends, and people they love? It's not just love, oh, we are one. This is something much, much deeper. Paid for with a price, okay? That's what we are. So we shouldn't withhold ourselves from him. Of course, we're going to slip up and drift away, just like kids run away from their parents sometimes, and he'll call you back. So do your best to be on a narrow path, unlike Invictus and the poem, the poem. And try to escape only by the power of the Holy Spirit from these crazy experiments that the government does on people. All right, now where is that poem? I wanted to show you that poem again. Okay, there are these poor people who are with good intentions gave their lives over to these warmongers and murderers and scoffers. Well, anyway, you can find the Invictus poem somewhere around here. You can look it up for yourself, okay? And because it's really good. It's by the sorry, I can't find it. It's because I'm always in a hurry, I'm always in a hurry. Okay, here it is. Okay, I end with this. I'm always in a hurry to get out of here, and I have to, I have to walk down a hill, have to catch a ferry to go anywhere in this town, in the city. I have to do a lot of preparation for all day, and then I always end up wanting to make a video right before I leave, okay? But anyway, here it is. Read the poem for yourself. You just look it up. It's by William Ernest Henley. Okay, God bless everybody. And no, it's so simple. It's a battle between dark and light. They want your soul, and God wants your soul. He loves you more than anything, and he wants you to be in eternity with him and not lose it. I mean, even if hell is into the black nothingness, black hole or whatever, would you want to be there separated from the light and the Most High, the person who created this place? And the person isn't in the form of this person, okay? God created us in his image, and it seems to me that his image is our imagination. Okay, bye for now. God bless everyone. Love, truth, and the peace that passes all understanding. Bye for now.